Good morning. It's Sunday, July the 2nd, about 6:30 in the morning, and Mike and I are going to do a full triathlon today. We're going to do Olympic distance, and we're about to start. This is the lake we're going to swim in. So we're going to swim a mile out and back, and then we're going to transition up to the bike, and then we're going to do the run. I'll show you the staging area here in a minute. So after we run up the stairs here, we're going to come into our transition area. Mike's already got his racing pajamas on. So transition here and then up, and then we're going to get at it. This is the first try brick with all three, so this should be good. See ya. So this is going to be our swim. Not sure how far out we can zoom in, but there is a buoy or a buoy just out there, and we're going to hang a left there all the way up the rest of the lake and then follow the same path back. Water's fairly calm, a little bit of a breeze in our face going out, but looks nice, doesn't it? So now we're on the bike leg. We are in rural Wisconsin, and it's about 8:30. We're about 13.6 miles in. We're going, what, 30 miles? No, 25 miles to be consistent with the Olympic distance. Then we're going to run. We'll catch up with you then. Alright, we're about 3 miles in to the run. No, more than that. 3.35. And feeling good. We've been going about 3.5 hours, a little bit more than that total time. So doing really good. Weather's great, feeling comfortable. See you in a bit. Good morning, it's Sunday, June 9th, a little after 8, about 8:11 in the morning. We got up nice and early this morning at sunrise, and we are currently 42 miles in, almost 2.5 hours. Been on the bike, and we are going to go at least 70 miles. Where's Mike? There he is. And it's beautiful weather. It's like 70 degrees or so, nice and comfortable. We're heading south on B.
I didn't tell Matt it's going to be about 80 miles.
I'm up for that, as long as it's not 112. Anyway, everything's going really good. So far, so good. See ya. July 12th, about 7:20 p.m. I just had a long swim outdoors. The GPS watch said, I don't know, 2.8 miles or something, but it's usually pretty off when I'm swimming. But it was about 1 hour and 21 minutes of swimming, so I think that might be my longest so far. But what I'm going to show you now is we've had some pretty big storms the last few days, and I'm walking across the grass here. I don't know if you can see that, but let me show you what it did to the lake I usually swim in. So here's the road that usually comes in. You can kind of see the pier buried there. The beach is all flooded. Crazy. Sorry fellas. Trying to get my long run in today, and every time I get going I hit flooding. This is the third one this morning. I'm running out of places to go. You can see the water level to go all the way up to there. So it's been pretty bad, but it hasn't rained in a couple of days and it's still not subsided. Anyway, let's get around this. Why did the carp and his friend cross the road? Because the water levels were so high, they were swimming on the roads and the sideways. It's crazy, isn't it? It's Friday the 14th. It's about 7:48 in the morning, and I'm 10.24 miles in. This will be my longest run so far. It's been tough trying to stick to the trails I normally do because they're flooded, but feeling pretty good. See ya.
Jamming, baby.
Good morning. It's Tuesday the 18th, did we say?
18.
About 9 a.m. We did a 36-mile bike, and now we're 4.3 miles into our run. It's a lovely morning. Temperature's good. Having a tough time keeping up with Mike. Oh. It's Wednesday, 26th of July, about 1:30 p.m. and the inevitable finally happened. I got my first flat tire in practice. So I think I'm about 2.5 hours in, so it's like 43 miles, something like that. Gonna go for a little over 50 today, but I've got to get this fixed and hit the road again. All right, cheers. Like a Formula One pit stop, we're back in business. So we've made it to vlog number 5. That means 4 months of training so far. This is the vlog covering the month of July, and it's been another good month. It's been my best month. It's certainly been my best month in terms of total miles done. Total 22 of 31 days I was actively working out. We've had some pretty shite weather. It's been decent, but for summer we've had some really weird stuff going on, you see in the video. Basically I got 1 more month of training to go before the Ironman, and then I'm going to start tapering this coming month, and yeah, so this is going to be the last effort to getting into Ironman shape. I did 7 swims. Longest one was about 1 hour and 21 minutes. As I said, my GPS is not very good at tracking in water, so it said it's like 2.8, 2.9 miles, but it wasn't that. So it's probably about close to race distance, so that's good. On the bike, hit another milestone, did 80 miles. I did a total of 8 bike rides, but 80 miles being the longest so far, which is good. We're going to increase that. Running 8 times. Longest run, did a half marathon. That was good. So 13.06 miles I think I did in that one. I did 4 bricks this month, one of which being a simulation of an Olympic distance try. So that was good. Had a really bad swim on that, and so the next day did the swim again and set that right. So I feel pretty good on the swim now, but yeah, that was a bit of a weird one. What else is there that you need to know about? You saw that I put the aero bars on. If you're considering doing the aero bar thing, I'd strongly recommend it. Once you get used to it, it definitely makes a massive difference. So I've been a lot more comfortable in the aero bar position. What else? Sponsorship wise, fundraising wise, about 73% of my goal we've achieved. So thank you to everyone who has been very generous with that. You've been great. But there are a lot more of you out there I know that are watching this that I would like to call upon. So I'd love to see us get to the 100% and even beyond. It's a great cause, and I don't think anyone can deny that. So next month is going to be pretty major. I've got to try to get some serious distance in, and then start tapering, and then we're going to do this thing. So that's all for me. Thanks for following, and look forward to any comments or any feedback you guys might have. Hit the fundraiser button below if you haven't done that. There's a link below. Cheers.